How we doing out there? I'm serving the Most High. You know, I talk a lot about, the things that are happening out there in the world. I was going to talk one thing about, I had a cousin of mine that was in addiction. He was an addict. And he brought a lot of problems on his family. And he had wrote quite a few songs on it. And I know everybody knows him. His name was Johnny Cash. And the thing about it is that the one that got me is that the needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. And to understand that is to understand that I know a lot of people out there are in addiction. And maybe you don't have the understanding of travail or how trouble is. It's just you're still chasing the hair of the dog. And alcohol goes along with it all too. Alcoholism. But the thing about what you need to understand is when I explain to you that the Father is right here, it's the truth. And when I say that Jesus has got your hand, that's even a bigger truth. And when I say that they will not drop you, that is the whole truth. Understand that, Satan, he rides on you, okay? 24/7. And he wants you to turn that head just a little bit. The way that you defeat that, okay? You can turn around and you can say, Jesus, all eyes are on you. And let me tell you something. You think I'm kidding you 1 second that God's not right there. And Jesus is right there. And you have a legion of angels. Okay? Understand this. A lot of people find it hard to understand the truth or the reality of the truth. The truth is that Jesus, I need your help. Satan come around and he's throwing darts. And the way you defeat that, one of the biggest things is when you feel the itch or the urge, you just go, Father, that's not me. Turn your head and you go the other way. Because you got to realize this. The part of honor is obedience. Let me tell you something. When you show the Father obedience, He's going to open those doors for you. Okay? He's going to drag Satan right off of you, kicking and screaming. Understand that this is a real thing. This is not something that just I talk about. This is the reality of it. The point of it is when you say Jesus, you got to think nobody comes to the Father except through the Son. And then bang. I mean, I wish you could see the other side of the veil. It probably looks like some kind of glorious Star Wars fight because they're coming. And the thing about it is, they're not going to let you down. You got to understand, do not turn the head all the way around. You know what it is. You know what has happened. You know what happens when you go back. Father does too. And the Holy Spirit within inside of you, He really knows. Okay? So understand when you say Jesus, all the red flags go up because they know that you're in travail. And you need to understand that you to be obedient to your Father way more than what you really realize. Father, that's not me. Oh, I get things slung at me every day, man. I mean slung. But I can also say, I can smile and say, you know what? Father, that's not me. There you go. You're in it to win it. You want to know victory? Psalms 20. That's victory. When you say, Father, that's not me. I have victory. You're hanging your hat on something that you really know that is there. As you keep walking in favor of the Father, you stay in the Word. Okay? You'll start seeing all those doors opening for you. Makes no difference what you've done. Okay? Understand how this works, because it is the truth. And the thing about it was that Johnny had wrote all those songs with another. It was a rock and roll band. I don't remember who it was, but they done a wonderful job, because it was all of his hurt and all of his pain, and you could see it, and all that he had put his family through. And the thing about it is, nobody knows what another person's stripe is until usually later on in life. You got it, you wear it, you're going through your program or doing whatever you're doing. Psalms 119, precepts, statutes, commandments, testimonies. By the time you get to the end of it, okay, you'll be hammered in about 16,000 different ways, and then you can go back and you can find these things in the Bible that is your footsteps. Okay? That's the reason the book was created. Okay? Is to help everybody in their own fallacy, no matter what it would be. You, me, been there, done that. So just be in it to win it. Stay with the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Father loves you more than you'll ever know. I love you guys a lot. So understand how this is working. Keeping Jesus on your lips and keeping your eyes on the prize. That's the way it is. But anyways, Father had me shot up today, so I think this makes my 5th video today that I put out. But I'm still going to put one out at 8 o'clock, Twitch. I am Servant 777, 8 o'clock, Oklahoma time. Anyways, you're wonderful people. You're the wonderful children of God. Don't forget it. Anyways, I'm serving the Most High. Y'all have a good one. Bye.